Recording in progress. Wow. Dr. A, are you here? There we go. Hello.
Hello. Oh, this is wonderful.
Hey guys, could you go over there? I'm trying to hear my professor. So if he gets that done today, can we do it tomorrow same time?
Maybe.
Right.
I might have you just record it
Right here, just in a minute, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can watch this one, and
Right.
I can't submit anything
Until Adam gets that stuff to you.
Yeah. Okay. See if it's not. If I can't do it the same week that we do a final one. That's one of the things they tell you.
Right.
So
okay.
Hopefully.
Well, let me go ahead and put it up on this box and get it set to see if you like the view. Okay.
Okay. That should be okay.
Okay, good. All
You're,
right.
I mean, assuming you're gonna be by the screen, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll be here at this desk some.
Okay.
Up in front of the screen. Okay.
We'll go ahead and do that. I just can't do anything, but I'll hopefully you get it. So that way we wouldn't have to worry about tomorrow. I'm not supposed to do this, but it's not that big.
Hey, everybody, say hi, Dr. A. Hi, Dr. A. Oh boy, they're really involved. There you go. They're leaving. This quiz period's leaving.
Oh, okay.
This is the period that I recorded that one time, and the kid over here behind the laptop talked the whole time during my presentation. It was horrible. It was just, oh my gosh, you drove me nuts. So, okay, good. Well, I'm glad because I'm going to enjoy this then, because this class loves the, can we turn the right side light off there, Anton? You still see okay, Dr. Ray?
Yeah.
Okay. We're recording today. Go ahead and get your Chromebook. All right. Okay, so you have those 3 files that I sent you, right? Yeah. Okay, good.
And hopefully he gets it to us this week.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Hi, Avery. Anywhere you want. And you're with your team. You're with who? Okay. So you're with McFarland, right? We're there sitting. We're visiting today. Remember I go to answer. Okay, all right. Are you allowed in it? Did you sign? Huh? Come here. Come here.
Who's this?
This is Logan, Dr. A. Great student. He's a good guy.
Yo, what's up?
Nice to meet you, Logan.
Books.
He's got a lot of books. Yes, he does.
I can't read.
Mr. Connar is a great teacher.
Yes, it is. They said you skipped. Oh, so you just missed my class. Okay, I get it. All right.
I mean, it was kind of like, hey,
Oh, it was payback for me forgetting your first name.
But I forgive you.
That's nice.
I forgive you.
Well, look at you. That should be on video.
Of course.
Actually have to be on video.
Look, she brought her form, which says that she can be on video now. Isn't that nice?
Yes,
So
that
there
is.
she is. She's legal.
You're a legal person, yes.
She's a legal person.
Can I say hi to him?
It's Dr. A. Sure you could.
I'm gonna.
This is Reed. Reed's very committed to I don't know. Tell him what you're committed to.
Oh, I love history. History is amazing. When he teaches, it just makes it way better.
Were you not here yesterday? Oh, you weren't here, so you can need one of those. Okay.
I hate one of them.
All right, you need one. Anybody else need one of our directions?
No,
I
nice
see.
seeing you.
Oh, spring break starts Thursday, so you got kids bailing on us that are going to take the whole week out. Anybody else need one of these?
Hey, not me though.
No, not you, Reed.
That's about.
You're all in on education, buddy.
About 4 hours.
Okay, so we literally have half the class missing, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you way over like this, you can see. Okay. All righty. So got a few things to do here. We're going to do a little different. We're going to do our Medal of Honor, and then I'm going to show you something that's kind of cool about World War I that the British did, and then you'll have the rest of the period to finish up today and tomorrow your presentations for when?
Wednesday.
If you want to do Wednesday, you can talk Mr. Fulton to Wednesday, great. So I think your presentations are supposed to be under 10 minutes. Once again, if you've got a video that has to be around 3 to 5. Somebody had flamethrowers in here, anybody?
Us.
So it was so funny what you asked me yesterday. Over here, they said, "Hey, what if it's 5 minutes and 16 seconds?" Same one. I go, I know what video you're looking at. So how about that? That was funny. So isn't that funny looking? Hilarious.
You should tell them now.
Huh?
You should tell them now.
Okay.
A single second of it.
Okay. Yeah. It was only allowed to be 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah. Okay. All right. Eddie Rickenbacker. Remember we talked yesterday about Foltz, the other guy that was second in kills in World War I. So this is Eddie Rickenbacker, and how anybody ever gone up to the Columbus airport? Right beside it is this big, awesome restaurant. A lot of people go there for the prom, before the prom, and it's called the 94th Air Squadron. Have you ever heard of the 94th Air Squadron restaurant? Yeah, okay, thank you, you too. It's been there for, 50 years. The squadron that Eddie Rickenbacker, Captain Rickenbacker led was what? The 94th Air Squadron. I didn't know that till 3 days ago. So I learned something this week too. So we all can learn, right? So he was a lieutenant. He finished as a captain. This guy led and ran a whole airline industry. I mean, an airline company afterwards. But so there he is. And Eddie Rickenbacker, known as the ace of the aces. Okay, so I'm going to sit here at my desk a little bit, tell you a little bit more about him. Our Medal of Honor recipient. He was a pilot of pilots too. He gathered his men. He cared about his men. He encouraged them. And remember we talked about these balloons that was filled with helium, and it allowed the Germans to see where the troops were, and we hated them. And so Eddie went out and purposely trained his guys on how to take down these dirigibles of the Germans. And since they were filled with helium, when you shot them, what did they do? They blew up just like that, you know? And that probably wouldn't have been a fun job to be on there when it's on fire and crashing. Do you think, Mr. Stark, I wouldn't have wanted to do that? No. Okay. But anyway, so Eddie was credited with bringing down 5 balloons, and he had Luke, the guy we talked about yesterday, had knocked down 14 of them. Is that crazy? So He had 11 victories. He had 15 aircraft in 6 weeks. The last 6 weeks of the war, Eddie Rickenbacker shot down 15 airplanes, German airplanes. That's sweet. All right, so here he is. This is the day. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity above and beyond the call of duty in action against the enemy near Billy, France, September 25th, 1918, while on voluntary patrol over the lines, First Lieutenant Rickenbacker attacked 7 enemy planes and disregarding the odds against him, he dived on them by himself, 7 planes. He dived on them by himself, shot down one of the Fokkers out of control. He then attacked one of the Haberstad planes and sent it down also. The other 5 planes, what do you think they did? What would you do if he was that good and he was shooting down when you had 7? Wouldn't you run, Sam? They took off, buddy. They ran back to base. So there's some really, really cool pictures of him. And just a true American hero. Of course, our Rickenbacker Air Base right here is named after him. It's Rickenbacker Airport and Rickenbacker Air Base. Our pilots there train. So both of those are named in honor of him. Pretty cool picture. I love, don't you love the German crosses there of all those guys that he had shot down, all the kills? That is sweet. So, okay. You can help me out here, Evan. Make sure everybody gets one of these. I'm going to show you just something kind of cool before we start in on our prep stuff. This is called the Defense of the Realm Act of 1914. These are some of the things that countries did in the time of war. All right. And so the British did this to protect themselves, meaning the whole country. All right. And I'm just going to point out, this is for your file, just for you to keep. We may go over this next week in more detail after you do your presentations. But a few of these are just absolutely hilarious. And if you think about them today, 100 years, 110 years later almost, no one was allowed to buy binoculars. Nobody was allowed to buy binoculars. Think about that. Is that crazy? Get one for yourself. Okay. All right. Nobody was allowed to melt down gold or silver. Yeah, I don't know if they were afraid you were going to make bullets out of it or what. Okay. No one was allowed to give bread to horses or chickens. I guess because of the bread for you and for the rationing or whatever. What do you think? I don't know. I had horses for like 15 years. They didn't want bread anyway. Okay, no one was allowed to use invisible ink when writing abroad. Doesn't invisible ink, like when you write on, doesn't it come up pretty soon after that? The invisible ink I've played around with, it doesn't stay invisible very long, does it? Come on, Iris, help me. This is funny. No one was allowed to buy brandy or whiskey at a railroad station. Yeah, going down to the railroad station, get loaded, you know. It's on for whiskey down there. All right. No one, as the war evolved, the government introduced more of these rules. All right, the bottom 2, I think, are just really weird. Opening hours in pubs were cut and beer was watered down. That wouldn't go over well, would it? If you're a regular in Britain, guys in Britain, they're in the pub a lot. All right. Now you're telling them they have to water down the beer because of rationing, because of the war. I'm going like, well, why? You know? And then customers in pubs were not allowed to buy around. And I guess that's because it would go to waste. I don't know. But aren't those kind of strange? I didn't read them all, of course, because some of them are obviously very important. No one's allowed to spread rumors about the military. Well, that's pretty smart. You want everybody to be on board, right, with going forward as a country. So, all right, any questions? All right, any questions on what you're doing the rest of today on preparing for your Everybody's got, if you weren't here, you've got your little directionals, right? Okay, all righty. You've got about 35 minutes to finish that up, and presentations will begin next Tuesday when you get back from spring break. And hopefully Mr. Folks got to golf today. Wouldn't that be nice? What's today, Tuesday?
Yeah.
I think they went to Disney World Sunday and Monday, so maybe he's golfing today. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, just for him, that'd be good. All righty. So remember that you're on video. So don't, do any symbols or anything, or don't give Mr. Arnold the idea that I'm terrible, that I'm hurting you. Okay, please. All right. Help! Call somebody. All right. Thanks, guys.
Mr. Connar.
Playing mini golf.
I don't think he's playing putt-putt. No, I think he's playing real golf. So,
Playing mini golf.
all right.
There's nobody like this.
Can't hear you.
I got an email from Mr. Foltz, but the evaluation is all blank.
Okay. So, well,
He
you gonna
said
return
here-
it to him, or should I?
Well, I just sent it back. I said,
Okay.
he said, here is Mr. Connar's third evaluation, but nothing's on it.
Yeah. So he'll do it tonight. I think he'll do it tonight and send it back to him.
It looks like he sent it in like he thought it was done, but
Okay.
it's just a totally blank page. So
Maybe he's on a golf course and he's drinking. Who knows? I don't know. All right. I'm sure he'll get it back to you tonight, though. So thank you. So this is it for the rest of the period. They're preparing for this World War I presentation. And what they've done is they had to choose a technology. There was machine guns, artillery, poison gas, tanks, airplanes, grenades, tracer bullets, flamethrowers, interpreted gear, and then depth charges. And then that file that I sent you shows you what they have to compare it to on this file, right? This little thing.
yeah, I saw that.
So that's what they're doing, and they're preparing that. And it's a PowerPoint, and they can have a video as long as it's not over 5 minutes, or a combination of a couple of videos that are not over 5 minutes. And they'll start showing those they'll start presenting those next Tuesday.
I've actually done that assignment in my class.
You really did?
The technologies of World War I. Yeah.
Yeah. Hear that, Logan? Dr. A actually did this same assignment in his class to his people. So it's obviously a popular assignment. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. This is a professor too. It's just me. They actually did that for his class. So it must be around second, must be a popular. This one right here. I sure do. One or two. And guess who brought these band-aids to school? He didn't have it. See, but mine finds it somewhere else. This is where we're at. Get me a bunch. Bring it at our house, yeah. So the big coach in here, so you think who you helping with your presentation? She's my handle for it. Oh, okay. Thought you were like, just move some music and have a party. You're not on video. Why can't you use it? All right, we had a thing last period that came up. Roadkill, side of the road. They give it to you. You can cook it and flavor it however you want to, but you eat it for $50,000.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
What kind of animal you want it to be?
Well, I guess the most of the chicken.
Possum? How about raccoon? No, deer's too big. You couldn't eat a whole deer. You gotta eat the whole thing. Raccoon?
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't eat a raccoon. Too cute. What? She wants it to be a squirrel. Yeah, 2 bites, right? I'm done.
Oh, I figured it out.
Anyway, roadkill, $50,000. Sam, you're there, right? You're there. 50 grand. No.
And this animal's been sick. They just got ran over by a dirty car tire.
They could have got run over by a dirty car tire.
So,
See where that's started? They could have got run over by a dirty car tire.
it's a free 50 grand. I'm doing it.
50 grand. You get to skin it.
You can eat it and not one of them has like this like
Yeah. Like a puree. Yeah. Yeah. The skin comes off. Yeah. 50 grand. Oh yeah. $50,000. About 500,000. Sam. Nope. Sam still says
No.
Sam still says no at 500,000.
I'll do it for a nice administrative bird.
What is it? What is it?
Sam. Stark says he'll do it for a nice burger and a shake.
What is it?
Say roadkill. We gotta eat it all. That's why I said it has to be like a raccoon or something small. She wants it to be a squirrel. A bird. You just cook it, flavor it the way you want to flavor it, cook it, skin it, cook it. $50,000 to eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah, easily.
Sam said no.
I get
No way you wouldn't do that.
If they put the $50,000 right here, Anton, he'd be going, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, I think
Hagen? Yes.
Yeah, easily. I mean, you like
Dr. A,
cook it,
50K?
season it.
He might not get there. Dr. A, are you still there? Oh, he's recording it. Dr. A, are you there? Nope. Okay. He's just watching now.
He's gonna look at this and just laugh.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, so how long has he been recording?
Since he saw you picking your nose a little bit ago.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, this is
Are you picking your nose?
No, I'm talking about when I was in front of it.
Yeah, of course. You're on there right now?
Why didn't we record it?
Because I get a grade. Because I get a grade. You want to come over and tell me who's the greatest storyteller you've ever had as a teacher?
Mr.
All righty.
I want some video.
Yes, I'm here now.
Any questions on your presentation? I'm right here for you. Oh, Mr. Dr. A, they want to know what you would do. Roadkill, you get to skin it and cook it however you want. Let's say it's can't be a raccoon because it's too cute.
Like a deer.
Like a deer. So you only have to eat some of the deer. You can't eat the whole deer.
Yeah.
Okay. But you get to skin it, cook it, however you want, but it's roadkill.
Okay.
$50,000.
You get 50,000 or
You get $50,000, Dr. A, if you eat it.
If I knew that animal was healthy.
Hold up. Oh, now see, they put the parameters on it. If I knew it was a healthy animal before it got hit.
Yeah, that's,
I'm not getting myself sick.
It actually had come back from the doctor's office and it was jaunting across the road. Sam still says no.
I definitely would just eat this.
Sam says it could have been run over by a dirty tire.
Yeah, now I have rabies. Ate that. You're gonna have that for a while.
All right, listen up, Dr. A. 50 grand, would you do it?
if I saw the animal killed, maybe.
Or if you had hit it.
Or if I hit it, yeah.
Dr. Arnold says if he hit it, you know, if he was the one to hit it.
If I hit it, I'm still going to McDonald's getting a nice cheeseburger or something. I'm not up for any of the struggle.
How do you know where the cheeseburger came from?
I know. Do you know where the cheeseburger came from?
Huh?
Do you know where the cheeseburger came from?
Sam, no, but it sure tastes good. I think that's something I'd rather not know.
All right, when we go gator hunting in Florida, do you know what is the most successful thing to use? Chickens. We go and buy whole chickens, and we throw them in the back of the pickup truck. And when when I show up, he's already had them in there. They're there for 4 or 5 days.
Like a live one?
No, not live chicken. Get them at live chickens. You can.
Yeah, but it's really bad. That's like pork chop.
No, they've already been processed. They're in a plastic wrap.
Okay.
They're frozen. You throw them in the back of the pickup truck. And he waits like a week. Leaves them in there in Florida's weather. So they get what? Smelly, and they're rotten, and they're just mutated. I mean, they're horrible. We go out there, we put them on a great big hook, we throw them in the water, they go right to it, man. They love, gators love. So that's why they'll take their prey when they get it, and they'll take it and bury it underneath a stump or something down deep into the water. Biggest one I've ever caught, 8 foot, 8 inches, 268 pounds. All by myself, caught it. Yeah. Later on, when we took it back to the processing center, right there, you're right, right there in the back of the head.
You could pull a swamp people and just stand up there.
No,
Right there.
there's no challenge in that.
Dude, me too.
There's no challenge in that.
Yeah, it is when you have a dude going, shoot it, shoot it.
Olivia,
Why do you want to catch all of these?
because just like in Ohio, if they did not kill 270,000 deer during deer season, they would be in your living room. They would jump through your front window because there'd be too many of them. And in Florida, there's too many gators. And there's also too many snakes. Isn't that right?
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Gators would be in your carport.
I know it's a joke. Calm down, Reed.
You would go out in the morning in your carport, and there'd be gators just kind of hanging out there looking for some food.
When I go down to Florida, I really just see them.
Well, you're in the touristy area. Guys like my buddy and I take care of them when we're down there.
I've seen alligators. You know, my sister caught off those.
Those are cute. Those are cute.
All
right. All right. If it's a squirrel and you get to cook it, $50,000. Yes. Yes. I'm asking. Yes.
I would definitely do it no matter probably.
You do it for $10.
He can do it for $10. All right, get busy. That's the last story. Sam's stuck on the rabies. Sam, you hit it, okay? You killed it.
Yeah, but you don't know like what that's ate, what that's been doing. You just kill it, take it in, don't do anything. Oh, put some salt and pepper on there. Boom.
I killed 2 deer in the same week on the same curve just outside of Lithopolis.
And you picked them up and ate them.
I was going to Texas. I was going on a Monday. I went around that corner at 5 a.m. I was on the way to the airport to speak at San Antonio, and I hit a deer. So I called the sheriff's department because my in-laws was the head guy. And the deputy answered, and he goes, "Okay, we'll get out here and take care of Mr. Connar." Thursday, I'm going back to Texas. I'm speaking in Brownsville, same group, but different kids. And I hit another one on that same curve. So I call them, and they're like, "Mr. Connar, we got out there and we got that picked up." I said, "I just killed his wife or his brother or something like that. I just nailed him too." And he goes, "What? Same curve?" And I go, "Yeah." So yeah, that is why you have to kill them, Olivia, because they're everywhere.
They don't know.
Okay.
They don't know if they got ready to kill them.
You tell me you never like. Oh, I have.
What?
Yes, Reed, it's been squashed by a Mack truck and they processed it and made it into deer meat and I ate that. Yes, that is what happened.
Sam, are you going to use this same enthusiasm when you're giving your presentation next week?
Yes.
Good. All right. All right. Fallon, are you gonna bring Olivia up front with you when you give your presentation? Has she have to come up front or not? Oh, she's talking. Oh, she says you're talking for the presentation since she's doing all the work.
You're literally just doing the pictures, Fallon. You're doing all the work.
All righty.
No, not unless you want to. Yeah, or you can just look for us.
Dude.
Pay $5.
Yep. Unless I'm not public on
So Abby's not here today or tomorrow, I don't think, right? So.
Are you filming every class today?
No. Just you. Because you're my what? Favorite. Abby's out today and tomorrow.
I'm still.
Evan, you didn't answer. $50,000.
Oh, yeah.
You're eating it. Okay, I thought so. So you're a little bigger than the shake and the cheeseburger. At least you at least one. Okay. That's my hunter right there, buddy. Track it down and kill it. So Billy Bob's here. I see him right there. Stand. Billy Bob, got you checked off.
Does he know my name, Billy Bob?
Billy Bob Reed. Reed is his first name. I got crucified last week, Mr. Arnold, Dr. Arnold, by Reed because I forgot his name for a little bit and I called him Billy Bob. And I'm trying to work back into his good graces that he'll be my friend again and let me be his teacher. So. Sophia, she's not here, is she?
No.
Logan Parker, he's gone, right?
Yeah, I'm not here.
He's out.
I wish I was.
Tara,
Not here.
she gonna be here tomorrow either? Savannah, you gonna be here tomorrow? You just don't know? That's not how you feel in the morning. Or if there's a better offer, like go to Columbus and go shop. All righty.
Hey, can you copy and paste?
Pizza jerky.
Yeah. Can't you copy and paste on your Google Docs? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, will I get in trouble?
For plagiarism?
Plagiarism? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
put it like that.
I don't believe that those rules were presented on your little sheet. Okay, let me ask you, this is important. At the beginning of your class, when you talked about assignments, did he bring that up, that you could not copy and paste?
I actually think you did. I think that might have been one of the things brought up.
Okay.
But you probably can just put it in rotation.
Reword it in your words.
Yeah, like give that site credit, be like they stated that this.
That's what you do. Yeah. Put it in your own words.
Put a copy and paste.
Thanks, Dave, on that. I thought he probably would have done that. So
I just feel like he does that.
I'm pretty sure he would cover that.
Yeah, I can't. We can't have this because I will move it. We're tight.
Why? That's for fun.
I can't read. You can read.
Battlefield casualties. What do you have? Flamethrower? A tank. So in battlefield casualties, and you would want to look at different areas. You could even say in close battle or in a distant battle. When they shot these cannons, how many people were killed by cannons? You might also look at the fact how many guys inside the tanks lost their lives. That's always the other side of the coin. You know, so yeah, battlefield casualties. And then was that different from previous wars? Well, I don't know. I don't think. Remember, it was 100 years since they never had a war. So I don't think they had tanks in what's his name? Little guy was great. Napoleon. I don't think Napoleon had tanks. Do you? I don't think Napoleon had tanks in 1814. Probably not. Yes. What was the kill ratio? What was the damage? And also, what if you're in the tank? What we need to say is compared to being out of if you're and so if you're walking, if you're just a troop, what's the guys called that just walk along in the field? Guys in the tanks, of course, are that, but if you walk, what are you, a trooper? No. Infantry. What was the difference between being an infantry and being in a tank? Were you safer in a tank in the long run or out running through the field? Well, it would tell you online, you can look that up. That'd be an interesting thing to consider. Don't you think so, Iris? Don't you think that'd be interesting?
A pumpkin.
Was that yours? Your laptop make that noise? Oh, it was you? Doing your little kitty cat? Oh my. Well, I don't think we can get Avery to rub it today, sorry. Avery, were you a chiropractor in a former life? Hey. That's the directions he left me. Yeah. He can hear everything you say, Olivia, so don't tell him how much you hate me.
Okay, well,
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. DOR. Yeah. Dora the Explorer. Hey, when we were in Peru, we were doing Dora the Explorer out these villages for vacation hub school. And I never tell you what I'm born you did. Okay, so here we are doing everything we can. And the kids are all, like they have nothing. So this is really exciting. And my teenage boys over here start blowing up soccer balls because they're going to give them like 10 soccer balls for this village after we get done. Well, we're done. They're not watching us anymore. They're like,
See the first two, see the rest.
You mean they're rich?
it's useless. Right. Jesus? Nah, we don't care about Jesus. We care about soccer balls. And then our boys, they're over there playing video games. And if you're a 8-year-old kid from Peru that doesn't have anything, he plays with sticks. And you see a guy over there playing, what are you going to do? You're going to watch him? Wow, what is that? So the second day we had to have some rules. Don't blow up the soccer ball till the end. And no, no.
It's a magical place.
Yeah. It's a magical life. Suck you into.
I'm doing something like that. I got to suck people's souls into a box.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I should have made something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have made a big old site.
Yeah, this kid was walking down the hallway today with like a Grim Reaper.
Yeah, site.
I said, what are you, the Grim Reaper? Yeah. What of it? And I go,
Wait,
nothing.
was it Joe?
Yeah, Joe and some other kids were walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
So then I actually made.
Oh, yeah, he gets to present it today. Because Joe was gonna. Well, Joe's gonna have to.
So you need to have, in your presentations, you need some visual things you can hold up, like a flamethrower. You'll get
Do you?
What are you guys doing?
Money that you can borrow?
machine gun. No, we can't have it.
I
Yeah.
can make a tank over spring break.
Look
and
out the
bring it in.
window. Look out the window of the tank.
I have cardboard at home. I can make a tank.
There you go.
I would. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go get my computer real quick.
All right.
Oh, no, there's someone rushing it. Yeah, I didn't think there were Russian tanks and trailers to sell them.
Yeah.
I guess it's right for those. They're not shipping it anymore.
So what are you gonna do? Drive your tank back?
So, what are these things that like have cars on them?
I think
Yeah, those are cool. You drive it and then also.
I found one for $1,000. How much? 1,000? Like a real tank? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Buy it. Where are you gonna get $1,000?
If she knew that,
Yeah.
she'd find $1,000 somewhere. Yeah. Well, when I was your and when Dr. A and I were in our early 20s, they were still selling the green army jeeps. You could buy a kit because they were still in there. The ones they used to send overseas, they were still crated up somewhere in the warehouse, and the U.S. government wanted to get rid of them. So if you knew how to put stuff together and you wanted to take a chance, it was like $400 for a Jeep. Yeah. Well, you'd at least buy one to see if you know how to put it together and work right.
Crazy and yeah, then you just hold on to them.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not. They don't use hot jacket.
Mr. Connar, can I, it says describe how it's different from previous weapons, and I do like previous grenades.
Yes, the previous grenades and also grenades from other countries.
You want me to bring you up?
I would also like for you to look at the kill rate. I think it'd be interesting to know the kill rate and the ratio to that. For example, like the people inside the tanks. Is it easier to be an infantry person and get killed or being a tank get killed? We have airplanes up there? Airplanes, same thing. Yes.
Oh, I found a tank for $164.
Oh, yeah.
Are they, is it a bidding thing?
I have no idea.
Where is it located?
I don't know. I haven't dug that far in yet. I see it.
Olivia found a tank for $164. We might have to show and tell next week.
Even if it's just real or a cardboard one, I am ready to take.
Jen, we'd ride around the parking lot in that one, yeah. Hey, and we could kill roadkill and then eat it. How about that?
They were snakes.
If we ran over it with a tank, then it would be all mashed up for
Hey, you
you.
know, Chinese stores sell this.
Did you miss that conversation?
Hey, you know, if you go to a Chinese store, they
You get the cook, you get the skin.
I know, but.
I'm thinking. They stacked that $50,000 right there on that depth, you could see with your eyes. That nigga never put it.
Maybe, okay, if there was just one little bite.
You're in. One little bite. You did not go for a bite, are they?
$5.
Little bite, 5,000.
Sam's trying to whittle it down now. Start. What if I just had a little bite? What would I get? Yeah. Avery, you didn't answer it. Would you do it for $50,000? Would you be if you got roadkill and you skinned it and you were able to cook it however you wanted to cook it, season it with whatever, ketchup, barbecue sauce for 50 grand? Avery says no for 50,000. Yeah. I want to see this $164 tank.
It's probably about the size of the desk. It's
No,
probably
it's
about-
actually real.
It looked pretty real in the picture.
Yeah,
All right,
Logan, that was some-
$164.
I don't think my mom will let me buy that much. That's it. I'll do it next week. I'll ask you after this. Yeah, I always do. Because I was sitting beside Allison.
Logan, you need gum? Olivia, you want the gum? Okay.
Can I have a piece of this?
Absolutely. Oh, right in the hand.
I thought you played volleyball. Exactly.
Well, you don't catch a ball in volleyball, right? You hit it.
Logan, what's wrong with your face?
Hey, you know what? Logan, I can't even bring that up next year. What very goes through. Oh, yeah. Those guys all go crazy. They probably will. They don't eat. That's like the.
Oh, it's the hate theory.
There are.
Yeah, but you also have like.
Anton, did you want to say hi to Dr. Arnold?
Hello, Dr. Arnold.
So you used your radio voice, didn't you?
I did.
That was good.
Yeah, he said that was good. And like that.
Wait, who is it?
Dr. Arnold, we call him Dr. A.
Where does he work at?
He works at Grand Canyon University and also Indiana Wesleyan University. He's an adjunct professor. Oh, he makes a ton of money. Yeah, yeah. And right now, he's searching for a brand new president for Indiana Wesleyan University. Would you be interested in that job? Olivia? You think he'd be good at that? Oh, that's good. And what's your subject? Three airplanes in the world. Oh, look at that. So there's some history of airplanes in World War I. I mean, it's got 135 million suggestions. So like the first 3 or 4 pages, it's gonna be really good. Aviation in World War I. Airplanes in World War I. Aviation history time. So that would be your current and your 174, okay? Yep. Thank you. Please plug your Chromebooks back in. Be kind to the next class. Got 2 minutes left. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
See you later. That's Logan again. He wants to say goodbye.
Bye, Mr. Arnold.
Dr. Arndt, Dr. A. Dr. A. Logan just hurt my grade by disrespecting my professor.
Hey, give him an A. I'll pay you.
Oh,
Gee,
that's not good.
It's Mr. Connar EVAL on driving. So just get in trouble for it. It's just me sending a random paycheck of like $100 to some guy.
Yeah.
I assume he lives out of state too.
Yes, he lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it'd just be a.
Oh, so we're off. We're closed out.
Just be me sending.
Wait, so was I in it the whole entire time? No, stop.
Yeah, but
We should zoom.
If he's on the golf course, he should still have his phone so we could Zoom with him.
I really think he's playing mini golf.
He what? No, because he's brutal.